y'all. It's me. It's your girl, the real deal, Anita Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. And come on in, people. Come on in. Hope everybody having a wonderful, safe, a beautiful Sunday. I cannot complain. I'm gonna give y'all the time up to get in here. And people, when y'all come in, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. Hit the like button for me. We got to get these lights up, y'all. All right, I'm gonna allow y'all time to get in here until y'all get in here and I'll get some music on, okay? Y'all know I love music. Y'all go get all y'all YouTube Kenneka Jenkins fans. Should I can get them some something to look at and something to think about in this case. I see what's going on in the community, in the Kenneka Jenkins community. I see exactly what's going on, and this is what's exactly going on. And I don't think Kenneka Jenkins like that. Okay, so that's what we gonna talk about today. Y'all go ahead on, get your dinner, cook, turn the real deal on in your kitchen. And we gonna talk today, okay? Kenneka Jenkins is tired of the nonsense coming from YouTube. Kenneka Jenkins came on a Sunday and said she got some healthy strategies to manage your stress. Kenneka Jenkins is tired of the nonsense coming from YouTube. And she wants to come in here and give y'all some healthy strategies to maintain your stress. And that's a big, go get everybody. That's right. Get on the phone. Call them. Shot camper. Y'all come on in. Come on in. We're gonna talk. We're gonna identify. We're gonna recognize, and we're gonna list a couple strategies to help you maintain and manage your stress. Kenneka Jenkins is tired of the nonsense coming from YouTubers. We're gonna help some people in the Kenneka Jenkins community help body response to stress. Okay, and we're gonna see, can we get them a couple strategies to prevent this from happening? Okay, all right, because that adrenaline is very important. As your body prepare for any kind of actions where it's gonna rush the blood in your system, is adrenaline. Okay, it's a hormone that increases the level of sugar in the body, giving your body pressure. So this Kenneka Jenkins case really had made a lot of people sick. It really makes people say things they don't even know what they're saying. It makes people attack. It makes people describe, things. They don't know what they're saying. So you can't pay them no attention because you already know how to recognize those sources and kind of stress that they are dealing with the Kenneka Jenkins case. Because if a lot of things that you don't do when you preparing yourself to cover a Kenneka Jenkins case, then you're gonna prevent something to you're gonna need something to fight or flight response. Okay. There are different people in the Kenneka Jenkins community has recognized and realized that situation in this case has made them become more stressful dealing with what they put out there and what other people put out there, or what they say about other people when they don't know about people. It makes you do that. Let's talk about adrenaline. Okay? We got to talk about that. Okay. I have listened and I haven't heard. I listened and listening and trying to can feel stress build up on some people in this Kenneka Jenkins community because they are so concerned about who uh, uh, who collaborate with others on the Kenneka Jenkins case, what people put out there. If you were so right in this Kenneka Jenkins community, I feel like you, Kenneka Jenkins. I'm tired too of the nonsense coming from YouTubers. All that screaming and hollering and big speeches, and that's stress. That's stress. That's stress, y'all. As your body prepares for action. See, you woke up, you playing, and your mind playing, your brain is ready to react. And your body is ready to release adrenaline that you are going through with the Kenneka Jenkins case. Your name called, you start calling names, you start talking about people, you're in denial, your heart rate and your blood pressure goes up, it increases when your adrenaline is really taking place, y'all. Let me tell you something. See, y'all got to be careful when you cover a Kenneka Jenkins case. Because if you're only here just to worry about what people say, what they think, how they put it out there, then you're going to be stressed out. How can thinking positively help manage stress? Now, let me get back to the body response to stress. Okay? I have recognized, I know signs. That's why I don't, I recognize signs of stress, okay? I can describe it coming from a person because their body is responding, is reacting to the stress that they are going through dealing with the Kenneka Jenkins community and what's put out there, the information they receive. They think they are so right. But if you're so right, you need to make your next step. Instead of attacking your peers people on the YouTube, in the YouTube community. So today we're going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about all this. When you're stressed, when you are stressing, and think about what you're going to put out there, your adrenaline. Anytime you hear somebody, yeah, you, yeah, it's just yelling, threats, and talking about people in the community. As your body prepares for action, it releases what? Adrenaline. And you want to know why is that person over there shouting? Like they got the Holy Ghost. Cussing. About others in the community, in the Kenneka Jenkins community. That's their adrenaline. Yes, the hormones is increasing. Their hormones increases the level of sugar in their blood, giving their body the extra energy. So if you don't take care of yourself in this Kenneka Jenkins community, wasting your time cussing women out, cussing men out, cussing out the mom, and talking about people in this community, then your adrenaline gonna cause some issues in your with your health. Your health is very important to you. So fighting out stress is that's what you're gonna have to need to do. Your adrenaline also increases your heart rate and blood pressure. So when you all get into the Kenneka Jenkins case, let me share something with y'all. When y'all talk about this young lady right here, hold on. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on, y'all. The only thing we want to help do, the real deal channel want to do is put the information out there, and then hopefully, Lord, that you use it because you need it. Hold on, let me turn this out so y'all can get a good listen. Okay. Okay, here we go. When you see a YouTuber screaming and hollering and want trying to get their point of view out in the Kenneka Jenkins community, oh man, the hormones y'all are increasing, it bouncing around with the level of the sugar in the blood, giving that body that extra energy. So you got a lot of YouTubers out there, adrenaline increasing. And when it increases their heart rate and blood pressure. So when they screaming and hollering and cussing and fussing and talking about things they don't know and they can't prove, this case will never get settled. Kenneka Jenkins is real tired. We don't have no Kenneka Jenkins. 1 minute it's Kenneka Jenkins, now it's not a Kenneka Jenkins. Then we got the wrong Kenneka Jenkins. How many Kenneka Jenkins was at the hotel? 1 minute she died, 1 minute she didn't. Y'all gonna lose some. Y'all gonna stress yourself out. So what the real deal is over here to do is to give you some information to help you recognize and describe what you're going through. So if you over there hollering and screaming and whooping and cussing folks out and everything, your adrenaline is affecting your heart rate, baby, and your blood pressure. You're not young anymore. We're not young. Once you start going into your 30s is kind of young. 30 is kind of young, but you got blood pressure there. You got a pressure there. Your adrenaline can come up. We got that in all our in every age body. It don't have an age. Adrenaline don't have an age on it. Stress doesn't have an age on it. When it happened, it's happened. More blood flows to your brain. And while you hooping and hollering and stuff, trying to get your point of view in the Kenneka Jenkins case, those muscles start popping out your top of your head. On the side of your head, you see tense for action, y'all. That adrenaline in Kenneka Jenkins case has caused many confusion. It has caused that YouTuber to argue with to argue with other YouTubers. Don't nobody want to argue about nobody, no kin to them. They want to help get justice, but just the case closed. And you still, your adrenaline is still rushing, and it's causing your heart rate and your blood pressure. We want everybody healthy on YouTube. We want to see everybody healthy on YouTube. We don't want your blood flowing to your brain and your muscles, which tends for actions. That means you might have to, you get to breathing faster over there, and your air passage expands so you can take more air. Yeah, breathing hard. Y'all got to be careful out here when you talking about the Kenneka Jenkins community. I mean, I have seen the most things I've seen in Kenneka Jenkins uh community is stress. I see a lot of YouTubers stressing. They're not gonna admit that they're stressing. Oh, they perfect. They the child of God. They don't have all us child of God. But now you can't be the child of God acting the fool. So after a stressful situation you don't had trying to talk about the Kenneka Jenkins case, cause it's not no one afraid of nobody. It's not about we nobody afraid of nobody. There's nobody afraid of nobody. Then we trying to protect you. We trying to make sure that the community is healthy. We trying to make sure everybody's stress level is where it needs to be in this case. Let people figure things out in this case. Let people say what they want to say in this case. But when you start cussing it about people, talking about people, saying things about people, and you don't know about people, you need to manage your stress level. Because after a stressful situation, you may feel fatigue, and I know you're tired. I know you're tired. You got to be tired because you don't cuss everybody out. You don't talk about people. You don't say a thing about folks you don't even know. And you trying to prove your case with getting on YouTube is not going to help you win no kind of case with the Kenneka Jenkins case. Kenneka Jenkins case is closed. If you got the truth about the Kenneka Jenkins case, stop all that whooping, or whopping, whooping, calling people out their names and all that kind of stuff. That's the devil. That ain't Jesus. You need to go turn that information in. If you so right, go turn your information in. Take it to the police so the police can get your information and proceed with it. Don't argue with the YouTube. Stress is gonna hurt y'all mentally on this Kenneka Jenkins case. If you're not careful, you are not a spring chicken. You're not. What you are doing is stressing this situation out with the way you feel about how somebody else feels. And then people want to talk to you mentally about the Kenneka Jenkins case. They don't want to come over there and let you stress them out because they are a child of God. This occurred because your body directs much of its energy into the fight or flight responses. And we said that the fight and the flight response is the body's way of responding to threats. No man would sit around and call a woman out of her name. No man would try to. You in this Kenneka Jenkins case, it's closed. If you got what it takes to bring out what's supposed to happen, then you talking to the wrong people. You don't need to be talking to the YouTuber. You need to be taking this to a lawyer and help Miss Teresa. Okay. Now let's talk about avoiding stress. Okay. If it anything, we're going to talk about avoiding stress, okay? When you avoid stress, sometimes it deals with how stressful the situation is. You know what I mean? You could be stressed about, oh, I can't get that tree. That tree fell in the backyard. I need somebody to cut that tree down. You can avoid stressful situation, y'all, especially in the Kenneka Jenkins community. One way you can avoid stressful situation in the Kenneka Jenkins community is you you might need to get up and drink some coffee. You might need to, before you start on a case, you might need to eat. You might need to get enough sleep. We're going to talk about those, how to manage it, okay? But you can avoid stress by planning ahead and getting up early. Now, if you just leaving your job, like I used to try to do, and talk about a case, if you just leaving your job and you call yourself about to get ready to do a Kenneka Jenkins case that you already don't plan, that's not going to work. Allow yourself some time to get some rest, okay? Plan ahead and get up early, okay? Plan for it, but when you plan for it, keep it on a level where you can stay healthy, okay? Other stresses, okay, result from exciting events that you don't want to avoid. Now you might not want to say this, but then you say, yeah, I'm gonna save it for later. Now that's a good thing. That's the good thing. Because putting too much stress on you at one time is not good. So you avoid that. That's good. That's good. When I say you, y'all, I'm talking about us. Okay. Give yourself some exact time in your schedule in case something happened that you didn't plan for. See, you can wanna. Y'all remember we was talking about this? See, with this Kenneka Jenkins case, I like it's. I'm not talking. I'm not speaking on no one. I'm just saying us as in the community, Kenneka Jenkins community. Give yourself some extra time in your schedule, okay? Before you come on here talking about Kenneka Jenkins, because you already know what you about to say. If it was so right, then the case would be solved. See, y'all, that's what Miss Teresa needs. She need evidence. She need proof. And if y'all got the answer, take it. Take it where it need to go. You ain't got to give it to her. Take all your great information and all your proof down to Rosemont or Chicago and take it. Telling us and making your adrenaline speed up, it's not going to help what you say. It's not going to make sense. So take your information since it's so right and take it down there and get it and get it, make it right. Okay? Don't overschedule now. Don't overschedule yourself with too many activities and commitments now. Too much information that you has on Kenneka Jenkins case, it's not good. You got all that information, but do you have proof how she got in that freezer? That's what they want to. They don't want to hear all that other stuff. They don't want to hear who Maury is. They know who he is. They don't want to hear all that kind of stuff like Zach did something to and stuff like that. They don't want to hear that. But see, so what we're going to talk about, we're going to find out. I'm going to help y'all. I'm going to help the community by giving them some strategies to maintain their stress while they out here giving their information out. So the one way you can manage your stress when you're doing your content, make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you get enough. See, I don't pay no attention when my name come up on somebody's panel because I know they didn't get enough sleep. They didn't get enough sleep. They need to relax. They need to think positively. Use their time wisely. They need to talk with other people. And most definitely, they need to be physically active. And last, eat nutritious food. Make sure you eat right. Before you come on the air, make sure you do these things to help you manage stress. Make sure you know how to fight out responses. Now, also, Kenneka wanted y'all to know because she disappointed in that everybody blaming her mom. Everybody got all the answers, but y'all not taking the answers down where it need to go instead of stressing yourself. She don't want to see y'all stress yourself out, calling people out their names, and you don't know them. That's a defamation of character when you put something bad out on a person and and mentally you're wrong. That's defamation. Okay. So today lesson, what we're gonna do in this Kenneka Jenkins case, cause Kenneka, look at the face on Kenneka Jenkins. Today we're gonna identify, recognize, and we're gonna list several mental and emotional problems that we have and warning signs that we have dealing with the Kenneka Jenkins community. But go back over here to manage your stress. Don't have the big heads. Get you some rest. Get enough rest. Get enough rest. Relax. Think positively. When you bring up my name and everybody's name out there, use your time wisely. Talk with others, your teammates, the people on your pound, in your mods and everybody. Talk to them. Talk to other people in your community. Be physically active. Make sure you eat nutritious food. Okay. Please get enough sleep. If you don't manage this, y'all, your stress in a positively, thinking positively, you're gonna stress yourself out dealing with this Kenneka Jenkins case. But everybody seemed to miss the most important thing to the Kenneka Jenkins community is, did she get in the freezer? How she got in the freezer? Is that 1 minute that y'all can't believe all these different videos in the Kenneka Jenkins community? There are so many different videos and people feeding you videos after videos. Now, before I move on to mental and emotional problems, uh, and when you talk about mental and emotional problems, y'all, it means how it affects a person thoughts, feelings, and behavior. Okay, that's what mental. See, a lot of people they hear the word mental, they get so I ain't crazy. No, 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 no. That's not mental and emotional problem. No, mental and emotional disorders are illness that affect a person's thoughts, feelings, and behavior. All that cussing, all that fussing, all that talking about people. Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on what happened to Kenneka. If you don't think Kenneka walked in that freezer, then she didn't walk in the freezer. But they want to know what happened to her. If you got all the answers, take the answers down now. Take the answers to what happened to Kenneka down the Rosemont, Chicago, and get them that information. Or go get you a lawyer and help Miss Teresa find out what happened to her daughter. Regardless of what you say about it, it's still her daughter. Regardless of what you say about Miss Kenneka, her mother is still her daughter. We don't have to like her. But Kenneka wants y'all to not blame her friends. She don't want y'all blaming her friends. Y'all blaming her mother. Y'all don't blame everybody but the right people in her case. And Kenneka is flipping over and she's saying she's tired. So remember the ways to manage your stress when you come in the Kenneka Jenkins community. Remember that, okay? Because if you don't get enough sleep, if you don't eat right, if you don't do them physical activities, if you don't talk right to the people on your panel and the people who are trying to help you with this case and the people who are concerned about you, you're going to stress. Use your time wisely. Think positively. Think positively and relax. Those are ways that you can manage stress positively. Now, when you're speaking of mental and emotional problems with a person doing this case, y'all, a lot of people has really had to go to the doctor behind this case and find out they had some type of illnesses with dealing with emotions. Yes, anxiety, suicide, mood disorder, dealing with the Kenneka Jenkins case. And a lot of people can see these signs. They can identify mental and emotional problems. They hear it. They seeing it. And you wonder why people run away from your channel. It's because you giving them warning sign of serious mental emotional problems, which is some type of illness that affect the person's thoughts, feeling, and behavior. And people cannot deal with that these days. There are many causes of mental and emotional disorder. Physical factors include drugs use, certain diseases, accidental injuries of the brain. There are all different kind of factors that can trigger a person's mind dealing with this community, with this Kenneka Jenkins community. You don't want to hear it, but emotional stress, repeat it. They may come from repeated emotional stressors. If mental and emotional disorder are identified early, then you can tell when something's wrong when all your good mods and your good people who come to your channel, when people watches you and they see a change in you, they want to help you and you don't want that help. So we're going to talk about the types of mental and emotional disorders in it that's going on in the Kenneka Jenkins community. Because if we are right, if we got all the answers about Kenneka Jenkins, then the case want to close. The case want to close. Okay? So when you talking about the types of mental and emotional disorder, you talking about anxiety. Everyone feel anxiety from time to time. That anxiety will kick in on you. It will get in your way from your normal activity. It will stop you from sleeping. Remember we talked about managing your stress? Oh, yes, honey. Anxiety just can get in the way. It can get in the way of you getting not getting enough sleep, not eating right, not exercise, not talking to the people in your community, on your staff. Relax. All this right here, anxiety can get in the way of thinking positively. Yes, using your time wise. So we got all forms normal no, we got all forms of anxiety disorder, y'all. All of this is mental emotional health. You got panic disorder. People experience intense feeling of fear for a short time. Panic. Something they can feel like a panic attack. The body prepare for fight or flight. And even we remember when we said fight or flight, not fight, y'all. Your adrenaline. That means that your body, the ways of response, responding to threats. Somebody calling your phone, somebody got more information than you. Phobia, obsessive compulsive disorders. We don't know what post traumatic stress disorder. We don't know what you're going through because you didn't have this at first. Bad memories of the event for a long time. Y'all, mood disorder. There has been tremendous of mood disorder in the Kenneka Jenkins community. And Kenneka is sick and tired of it. When it came down to Kenneka friends that we accuse, and the people that we accuse, we don't accuse her mom, we don't accuse her. This girl right here is tired. This Kenneka is tired. She's so tired that the confusion that is in her case. Kenneka is sick and tired of the moves disorder that people are doing to talk about her case and not get into the truth. Kenneka has, in this Kenneka Jenkins community, has been this girl, that girl. We don't have so many. I never seen the most confusing uh sense uh a character of a person that we don't know who a person is. This Kanika done been all over the place. That's why they closed her case. Y'all, the things that they telling y'all, if y'all got all the information on Kanika Jenkins case, it would be no confusion. Okay, well, let's talk about the mood disorder when you're talking about the Kanika Jenkins case. It with the YouTubers who speaking on it. Okay, if you come in the door mad, why are you trying to present your mood mentally and emotionally? You're gonna have some problem with your mood swing that seem extremely inappropriate or last a long time. You're gonna lose your mods, you're gonna lose your girls who on your panel with you because of you and your mood disorder. Your moods are all over the place. They so inappropriate. You talk to them all kind of ways. You talk about the people within the community all the ways. You undergo mood swings that seem extremely lasting for a long time now. They so afraid to come back and work with you because they scared your moods are gonna flip on them again. You're gonna start cussing them out. Depression. Y'all, depression is something you can't see. Depression is something that you don't know that you have. Depression is a mood disorder in which a person feels a strong sense of hopelessness, helplessness, worklessness, guilt, and extreme sadness. Where they doing a whole case, everything come out their mouth is negative. Everything they say is negative. Depression is all of the above. Hopelessness, helplessness, worthlessness, guilt, and extreme sadness. Yes. These feelings can continue for weeks. You don't know you depressed. You think you man enough or woman enough to know you're not depressed, but you are. Because your adrenaline is all over the place. And that makes people be concerned about your health, which you should appreciate that. A person who is depressed may lose interest in the activity that used to be fun. See, YouTube's supposed to be a fun and enjoyable moment that you do, to where y'all not you changing it to be depressive. I mean, it's a lot of cases of mood disorder that we can really go deep down with this. Now, I'm gonna share this last little portion. So I got a lot to say, but it's Kenneka didn't want me to say it. So, but they need to be said. But before I get into this here, before I get into the signs of mental and emotional health, uh, don't forget to manage your stress. If you want to keep your good mods around you, and you want to keep the good, get your information over there to where it needs to be, so we can get justice for Kenneka because you love her so much. So before anything happens to you, we want to keep your health in place, in order. So to manage ways to manage your stress, don't forget, get you plenty of rest. You cannot stay on YouTube day and night talking about Kenneka Jenkins. You cannot stay on here and you got to get up and go to work in a few minutes. You got to get enough sleep. You must get enough sleep, y'all. If you don't, you're gonna fall asleep on this YouTube like I fell asleep. I'm a witness of me falling asleep. Didn't even know it. Like they got a strike, but I didn't. I got a warning. I like to when I fell asleep. I was tired trying to work and do this. So now I'm taking my naps and now I'm feeling better. I'm taking naps and stuff. So you're not alone. So get enough sleep. It don't have nothing to do with age. That's managing stress. Get relaxed. When you talk about Kenneka Jenkins' case, get relaxed. Okay? Don't worry about how nobody people feel about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Get your information out there. Okay? It's not a competition. Kenneka Jenkins case is not a competition. Relax. Think positively. Use your time wisely. Talk with others. The other people that you're supposed to be talking to are your mods and the people on your panel. Uh, be physical active. Sometimes I have to go out there and I have to walk. I go out there and walk, people. And then I try to eat right. I try to eat right. So these are the things that I do. Okay. So last but not least, signs of mental and emotional problems is people suffering from a mental or emotional problems may show certain signs. For example, they may lose their appetite. Now, I notice when I'm doing a Kenneka Jenkins case, when I get on YouTube, I get hungry. I really get hungry. And that ain't healthy for me. I ain't no little bitty girl. I get hungry. So what I'm gonna do when I get on it, start talking about any case, I make sure I be on 8 before I got on here, and I make sure I keep me a little water. You know what I mean? Try to keep me a little water on the side of the bed. Cause it makes me hungry. Now, show y'all a couple pictures of Kenneka. This is 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 Kenneka. So I would say I don't know why it's not changing up on y'all. Let me see. I like this picture right here, Kenneka. Just be healthy when giving your information out on Kenneka Jenkins. Just be healthy when Kenneka won't want y'all to get sick behind talking about her cakes. You know what I mean? Just be healthy. Be mindful. Uh, keep your minds well. When you got good minds, try to keep them. Look for another picture of Kenneka. I don't know. Boo, I ain't gonna do you like that. Uh, then this Kenneka. All these are Kenneka. And Kenneka is tired, y'all. She tired of the nonsense. And and the sad thing about the Kenneka Jenkins case is she was a girl. She was a beautiful young lady. And y'all be nice and put your information out there without you getting upset with others, okay? Get your information out because you can say something. One thing about this case right here, it's a lot to say. It's a lot to say. Oops, did y'all finish watching before I take it down? Y'all, don't forget to make sure you hit that like button. Y'all like if y'all want wait, let me drop my link just in case somebody has something to say. Anybody want to come up on the panel and say what they got to say? Please come up here appropriate, okay? Get it out. Don't forget what we just do things in a helpful way, okay? In a healthy way, okay? And one thing I'm not gonna do with this is mess my health up, fussing and stuff with nobody. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link, and if you want to come up here, you want to say something about Kenneka Jenkins case, or what else you think that the people they got all this good information, where to send the information to, or what? Y'all drop that link. There go the link right there. If you got anything to say about the Kenneka Jenkins, about strategies that are healthy strategies, and how can thinking positively help manage stress when you're talking about the Kenneka Jenkins case? If you got anything to say about the Kenneka Jenkins case, come up here and say it. You can agree or not disagree. It doesn't matter. So I just dropped the link over here. And what are some more ways that YouTubers can help think positively and manage their stress when they're talking about the Kenneka Jenkins case? close this, y'all. Okay, I dropped the link. If there anyone want to come up and talk about how can thinking positively help manage stress in the Kenneka Jenkins community. Because there is so many information out there. And if you got the right information, if you know what happened to Kenneka, take it to Rosemont. Take it to a lawyer. Let's get that justice for her. Because the case is closed. If you got everything you need to open up that case, stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Get that information out there to the right people. Take it. Take it to the court. Take this information. Get you a lawyer. Help Kenneka. Y'all got all the, lot of YouTubers knew who was there, got all this information. Stop talking about it and be about it. Take it where it needs to be. Take this information where it needs to be. But y'all be yourself when you're doing these cases. So if you have them good mods, so you won't lose your good mod. Because everybody got a life. Anybody want to come up and talk, y'all welcome to come up. You got anything to say about the Kenneka Jenkins, how to anything that can, some strategies or anything that you think that can help manage stress when you're talking about the Kenneka Jenkins, y'all can come up. I put the link right there, okay? Anybody want to come up, you will be respectful. Just come in here respectful, okay? I don't have kids on my pages, so everybody come on my channel. It's wrong. Anybody want to come up and get their views or what they want to talk about? Anything about the case in a healthy way, in a healthy manage it in a healthy way, because too much going on out here in this world, man. And if you don't, like I said, if you don't get your sleep, you don't get your rest, you don't eat right, you got to turn around and get up and go back to work, y'all. That's hard. That's hard. Trying to work and then trying to get on here and talking about a case, any case. So the best thing to do is say something about your case and don't worry about nobody else. Say what you got to say. So I just dropped that link. If anybody want to come up here and talk, come up here and talk about it. But we got to be healthy, y'all. We losing young and older people. We are every day because of social media and stress. And that's what people are avoiding now, y'all. Especially women. They trying to avoid all that stress, man. It ain't even worth it. Men too. They trying to manage their stress. Shoot, the mama ain't on here doing all that hooping and hollering like y'all doing. Don't forget, you got to have a healthy mind, a healthy heart. Healthy heart, healthy mind, healthy body. Anybody got anything to add? I was just concerned because in these cases, you got to get a break off of them. If you get a break and you come back the same way, you ain't had enough break. Stop trying to impress people when you're doing these cases. Stop trying to impress people. It's Kenneka Jenkins is not a competition. It's not a competition. It's not a competition. Say what you're gonna say about it and stop worrying about what everybody else gonna say. And you can't be a child of God cussing folks out. Y'all stop it. Y'all stop it. Stop it. Let's do something together to not compete against each other, to avoid stress in the Kenneka Jenkins community. Let's do that. There's a lot of moms we want to come back, but they don't want to come back to no fussing and stuff. They got bills to pay. If they want to stress, they got bills to pay. They got children to see about. They got their self to see about. Their health is when you get 30s, your health is very important to you. In your 30s on up, your health is very important to you. Don't stress out, y'all, doing these cases. Because then now you affecting your brain and your heart. Your heart is in the midsection of your body. And your blood vessels are very small and tiny. Your arteries are tiny. You can't get too much in there. There's many of mods want to come back. Plenty of mods. But they don't want to come back with confusion. They don't want to come back every time I say something, I get yelled at. Sometimes it's not what we say, it's how we say it. It's pretty outside. Oh wow, y'all! I just found out it was a beautiful day outside. Oh. I was gonna take them for a ride, but I don't know where to go. Anybody want to come up? I dropped the string. I dropped the invite sign. You want to come up and say what you got to say? I respect you. You know, I just from the bottom of my heart, y'all got some entertainment information. And that's a good thing, but don't stress out giving out the information, okay? If you don't want to come up, you don't have to. But all I ask y'all to do, we got to get these lights up, y'all. Because these small channels are putting out good information. We need to look out for each other. Y'all have if don't nobody want to come up, I understand. But we're all in this together. And let's respect women and children. That's all I got to say. Ain't nobody else got nothing to say. I appreciate y'all. That one thing about it. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Women, stay strong. Hold your backbone. Don't let nobody talk you in a kind of way. Okay? Don't do that. Y'all are beautiful. And I'm out.